At a time when America was ready to party.
Look, if you really want to score, I got the guy.
Barbie! I don't nickel and dime. You want it or not?
We'll take it.
You know how much money you can make with this stuff back east?
One man knew just what to do about it.
Seems really risky.
Eric, she's a stewardess. They don't check her bags.
I need more. I need more.
Can't believe we're stealing a plane.
How much will you be needing?
All of it.
Where did you get this stuff?
Colombia.
I can't feel my face.
Senor Escobar wants to see you.
We're going into business together. I want to start right away. How much bigger can we get?
Sky's the limit. 3 million, I counted it twice.
2.5, I'm sure.
Where do I put it?
Try to close it.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Hello?
Hello,
I'm George.
I know who you are, El Americano.
I'm great at what I do, Dad. I mean, I'm really great at what I do.
Let me tell you something, George. You would have been great at anything. Anything.
I bring you in, this is how you pay me back?
This is business.
Who introduced you to Pablo Escobar? Huh? Me.
You need to straighten your life out!
You got satin shoes?
Take it easy, George. You have a daughter now.
Are we gonna get split up?
No, don't even say that.
So this is it?
I hope not, Pop.
Inspector, I know your reputation for making brilliant guesses that turn out to be right. Someone told me you claim to dream the answers.
Sometime this evening, a banktail was murdered in George Yard.
That doesn't sound much out of the ordinary.
It was the way she was done, Inspector. It was the way that she was done that cries out for a man of your talent.
He can foresee the victims.
I saw her. I saw her face.
Your vision's about me.
Most definitely.
You know, they used to burn men like you alive.
He could sense the suspects.
He must be someone with money.
And how do you know that?
This ain't killing for profit. This is ritual.
But for an inspector in charge of the world's most infamous investigations,
He's punishing them. I want double shifts within this area.
We'll have mayhem on the streets.
I believe this was done by someone with a working knowledge of dissection.
An educated man, that's preposterous.
the last thing he expected
I want you and your friends off the streets until I can sort this thing out.
I do trust you.
was to get close to someone who would be next.
Jack the Ripper's not finished.
Where is he?
I want you.
One day, men will look back and say that I gave birth to the 20th century.
You're not going to see the 20th century. Only thing that matters is the ending. It's the most important part of the story. And this one is very good. This one is perfect.
For Mort Rainey, every story is a window into another world. But some windows should never be opened.
You stole my story.
I don't believe I know you.
I know you, Mr. Rainey. That's what matters. You stole my story.
Kind of an amazing coincidence. The stories being so much alike.
Her death will be a mystery. Todd Downey said. The guy calls himself Shooter.
Maybe my name not Shooter.
Hello?
You remember my story, Secret Window? You and me are the only people that know about that, right?
You scared too easy.
You're up there all alone. Anything could happen and nobody would know.
What do you want from me?
My ending. I want you to fix it.
I don't think Shooter's just some nut.
I'd like to know what I'm dealing with here.
You don't want to know.
I will burn your life and every person in it like a cane field in a high wind.
The only thing that matters is the ending. It's the most important part of the story, the ending.
A man looking for the inspiration that he lost.
Your play this evening.
I think I can do better.
Well, that was a disaster.
Can find it in the most unexpected place.
Excuse me, you're standing on my sleeve.
I might point out you're lying under my bench.
So sorry, my boy's bothering you.
Jay and Barry, pleased to meet you.
He died, her husband. He left her with 4 boys.
Now,
James, may I take your hat?
what began as a chance encounter
It's just a dog.
Peter.
Just a dog? The wee bits of imagination.
will forever change their lives.
Striving to be some kind of public eccentric. Mother.
You should be aware, James, what some people have been saying. That you spend much more time with Mrs. Davis than you do with your own wife.
Have you no idea how much your friendship has cost my daughter?
What are you suggesting?
This fall,
Young boys should never be sent to bed. They always wake up a day older.
Miramax Films invites you to discover
What's it like, Neverland?
One day I'll take you there.
a story you'll never forget.
It's the best you've written, James.
Behind a legend
He is a boy who stays young forever. James.
you always loved.
That is never alone. Yes, yeah.
No, Mr. Barry, I don't think we need to include you on everything that goes on in this household. I need to go on pretending with you.
Johnny Depp, Kate Winslet, Julie Christie, and Dustin Hoffman.
You can visit Neverland anytime you like.
How?
Just believe.
Finding Neverland.
Allow me to be frank at the commencement. You will not like me. Ladies, an announcement. I am up for it. All the time.
You abducted me in a coach like this when I was still a virgin heiress.
Did you like abduction?
Passionately.
I'm come to train you in in your acting.
Your reputation being what it is, I thought you meant something different.
I have, I hope, many reputations. How exciting. The royal finger ain't beckoning me.
People listened here, Johnny. Elizabeth had her Shakespeare. You can be mine.
Then dance 6 naked men and women.
It's very amusing because in France, you would be executed for this.
I hand you a chance, and what do you give me?
A monument to your reign.
Johnny!
Those who do not like you fall into two categories, the stupid and the envious.
I wish you to be my eyes and ears on his Earlship.
I am his lover, but I am your true subject.
Life has no purpose. I am the cynic of our golden age.
What's he doing?
I believe he is on the verge of greatness.
When did I banish him? 3 months ago. Bring him back now.
That is it. That is my prologue. I am John Wilmot, 2nd Earl of Rochester, and I do not want you to like me.
Have you ever seen a single person going into that factory?
There must be people working there.
The only thing that comes out of that place is the candy. I'd give anything in the world just to go in that amazing factory.
Dear people of the world, I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children to visit my factory.
5 golden tickets have been hidden underneath the wrapping paper of 5 ordinary Wonka bars.
Wouldn't it be something, Charlie, to open a bar of candy and find a golden ticket?
But I only get 1 bar a year.
Nothing's impossible.
You found Wonka's last golden ticket!
From director Tim Burton.
Please enter.
Who are you?
He's Willy Wonka.
I'm Tyler Beauregard.
I don't care.
I work at the club. I love the chocolate.
I can see that.
I'm Veruca Salt. Daddy, I want another pony.
You're Mike TV.
Die! Die! Die!
Okay. And you. Well, you're just lucky to be here, aren't you? Welcome to the factory.
Warner Brothers invites you to enter a whole new world. Unlike anything you've ever imagined.
It's beautiful.
Where dreams are your reality.
Look over there.
They're Oompa Loompas.
Back off, you little freaks.
I do say that all seemed rather rehearsed.
You're really weird.
And Willy Wonka...
Let's boogie.
...is your guide.
Ew.
This year, 5 lucky kids will follow in his footsteps.
I want a squirrel!
Don't touch that squirrel's nuts!
Why is everything here completely pointless?
But only one...
Candy doesn't have to have a point. That's why it's candy.
...will find his heart.
Hold on.
Johnny Depp. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Wow!
What if Victor and I don't like each other?
As if that has anything to do with marriage.
They were due to be married, though they'd never before met. His parents were thrilled. Hers were filled with regret. But in a moment of panic, Victor desperately fled, and by a grave misunderstanding, married the corpse bride instead.
You may kiss the bride.
She was frightening, but beautiful, and would never be false.
Who is she? I'm his wife.
All that she lacked was the beat of a pulse.
Maggots.
From Tim Burton, creator of The Nightmare Before Christmas,
Why go up there when people are dying to get down here?
comes a tale of wit, charm, and strife.
I'm not dead.
About a timid young man
Victoria!
and the love of his life.
Sounds creepy.
Can a heart still break once it's stopped beating?
A tragic tale of romance, passion,
I feel the same.
and a murder most foul.
He's married to a corpse. What a cutie.
You should have seen him with fur.
Tim Burton's Corpse Bride.
This is gonna be good.
This is the tale of an ordinary man who had everything
Barker, his name was. Benjamin Barker.
until a man of power stole his freedom, destroyed his family, and banished him
May the Lord have mercy on your soul.
for life. And in his sorrow, a new man was born.
15 years dreaming I might come home to a wife and child.
Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker. Sweeney Todd now. And he will have his revenge. Where's my wife?
She's gone. And he's got your daughter.
Judge Turpin.
You got to leave this all behind you now.
No. These are desperate times. Desperate measures are called for.
All right. You, sir? No one's in the chair. Come on. Sweeney's waiting. I want you bleeders. You, sir? Two, sir. Welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation.
I can guarantee the closest shave you will ever know.
May the good Lord smile on you.
You're barking mad.
The years no doubt have changed me. How about a shave? At last, my arm is complete again.
That's all very well. But what are we going to do about him?
What is it exactly you do for a living?
John Dillinger robs banks.
That's a serious thing to say to a girl you just met.
I like baseball, movies, good clothes, fast cars, and you. What else you need to know?
Today, I am declaring United States of America's first war on crime.
Your task will be to get John Dillinger. Are you up to that task, Agent Purvis?
Absolutely, sir. And we are pursuing hardened killers.
Play a game, Mr. President. It's called Spin the Dial. That's your money, mister?
Yes?
We're here for the bank's money, not yours. Put it away.
Hell, the whole country thinks you're a damn hero.
Robbing banks is getting tougher. We're having too good a time today. We ain't thinking about tomorrow. Yeah, well, you ought to.
Johnny!
Put some clothes on, miss.
They're extraditing you.
Where to?
Indiana. Why? I have absolutely nothing I want to do in Indiana.
Johnny, how long did it take you to go through a bank?
About 1 minute, 40 seconds. Flat. Well, here's a man who killed Pretty Boy Chloe.
The only way that you would leave a jail cell is when we take you out to execute you.
Well, we'll see about that.
John Dillinger has given us a second chance to get John Dillinger.
You could be anywhere.
Where are you going?
Anywhere I'm on. We're too good for them. They ain't tough enough, smart enough, or fast enough. I hit any bank I want anytime. They got to be at every bank.
all the time. What if we could get out of here all together? You want to take that ride with me?
Yeah, I want to take that ride with you.
It's one of those classic movies where you follow all these characters along the way. You get to know their personalities, their individual oddities, and then when they do come together, it's this clash.
Why is everyone trying to kill me? When you think about a big film like this, or a genre film, what intrigued me from the beginning is, most importantly, the possibility of chance.
This is exactly why she chose him. To distract us. It is in that genre of twists and turns and surprises and who is who, and I think that's thrilling.
Target is about 200 yards away from destination.
Someone's being followed by the police, and who she is a bit of a mystery, and it unfolds through the film.
Don't get too close.
Lise is a good person, but she has secrets.
She's at the usual cafe. She's speaking with a man. Do you think it's Alexander Pierce?
I think everybody's Pierce.
He is a criminal. She hasn't seen him for 2 years. Nobody knows exactly what Alexander looks like.
You have no reason to trust me anymore.
She's instructed by Alexander to take a train to Venice and get to know a man who's my build, my height, similar to me, and make the police believe he's me.
Frank's this ordinary guy who is a math professor and hasn't really lived much of a life, hasn't really been out of the States before. He's approached by this enchantress, this unbelievably beautiful, interesting vixen.
I'm Elise.
I'm Frank.
That's a terrible name.
It's the only one I've got.
Maybe we can find you another.
Okay.
So she seduces him to throw everybody towards this innocent character.
Frank! Come with me.
And is taken on the ride of his life.
All right, grab him. Run a worldwide blind check on that face. Atchison is the man hunting down Alexander Pierce. He's an Interpol agent, and he has become obsessed with catching this man.
You were part of the plan.
What would you do? How far would you go? How much danger would you allow yourself to be in?
And action!
I want to keep people guessing all the time. What's going to happen? What does this mean?
Fun, it's exciting. There's a lot of surprises I think an audience is really going to enjoy.
I am sorry I got you involved in all this.
Why are you involved?
It's got lovely twists and turns and good action and romance.
I don't regret it, kissing you. It's kind of an interesting story, a thriller, but with this modern day take on it.
It's gone too far.
Let it go. You're ravenous.
Do you mean ravishing?
I do.